Good morning everyone, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. I'm going to kickstart today's vlog off by unboxing this. I went to Target, Kmart or Target in Port. Target was the only one that had any stock of this one. So I bought myself an air fryer. I bought the 6.2 litre one, which is, I think, pretty much one of the bigger ones that they had for sale. They did have another big, like a French door oven one, but I think that was a fairly new product, so there was no reviews on it as yet, and it was so massive. I figured if I get that, I may as well just use my actual oven, because yeah, it was like a big unit. So it's got a little bit of damage to the box, so I'm hoping the item's not damaged inside. So yeah, just got the Anko brand. I think this was $89, I'm pretty sure. I think it was nearly the same price as the massive one, but yeah, this one had a lot of good reviews, so I just figured, well, you know, a lot of people have had a chance to use it, so hopefully it'll be good, and I'm assuming it would be big enough for our family's needs, since there's only 3 of us at the moment, and you know, with Jessie getting older, it'll probably be down to 2 of us before we know it. I'm actually just going to leave it sat on my kitchen bench too. It'll be one of those appliances that just stays out permanently, I think. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. We have a nice big drawer here. We have our little grill plate thingy me bob that I'm pretty sure goes at the bottom. Alright, so got my thing in there. I don't think there's much to them, is there? You just put your food in and then set it to cook. It's got some cooking time suggestions and stuff there. I'll leave the instructions near it, you know, for the first few times we use it. Well, I'm not going to power it up because I don't have anything to cook in it at the moment, but we'll go and sit it in its little spot and see what it looks like. That looks good. Nice and neat. Yeah, what do you reckon? Oh, I can put my basil plant back there. It's looking very picked over, that plant. I've probably got to give it a chance to recover. I like it. All right, what next? We got my sandwich maker. Or sandwich press, another Anko brand. This one was $22. They did have a bigger four cooker one, but I just figured we don't really need one that massive. 2's always been fine. Nice, I like it. There, nice and clean looking. So I'm just going to put this away, put all this garbage away, and then we'll start the day. Finally got Rolly's shade cloth up, and he was a bit scared of it yesterday. He'd walk over to it and then he'd bolt away. So he's just in there now sussing it out. We'll see if he does the bolt. That's as close as I can get, you guys. I'm going to go out there a little bit later because it's still only 10:30, so it's not really providing much shade at the moment because the sun's sort of coming from the front. But at lunchtime, when the sun's overhead, I'm going to go out there if there is any shade under it. We're just trying to suss it out, like, you know, with the direction of the sun. We're trying to work out which way the shade sail needs to go to provide him the most shade, basically. And we're thinking of putting maybe a flap at the front as well, because yeah, oh, he's going under there. Oh, that's good. So yeah, I'm going to go out at about lunchtime when the sun's right above it. Hopefully there'll be shade there, and sprinkle a few carrots under there, so he's, you know, he'll just get distracted by eating the carrots. Hopefully he'll use it. It's probably, like, I don't think he fusses too much about being in the sun. It's actually the rain, I think, that really gets him depressed. So it'll just be nice because it's a rainproof one as well. So it'll just be nice that he's got a bit of shelter to get out from the rain when he needs to. Oh, that's good. Well, at least he's going near it and not bolting away like he was yesterday. Michael said he probably thought it was a horse trap or something. We've just got it sort of tied up with some ratchet straps at the moment. Just until we can suss it all out and work out the best way to position it. Oh, it's going under there. Oh, he's got shade. He has got shade. Oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see it from here. He'll work it out. I think he'll work it out. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy. He's been needing a shelter for so long, the poor bugger. Hopefully he doesn't knock this down. This is riveting for me, people. I know it's probably boring as all hell for you, but I'm so excited for the horse. I've been nagging them to put a shelter up since we moved here 7 years ago. And it's finally here. I'm so happy for him. Oh, he's still a bit unsure. He still does a little jog past it. I think he'll work it out once he realises nothing's going to happen. Okay, first meal of the day. It is, what is it now? 10:48, nearly 11 o'clock. Geez, see, I always go a lot longer when I'm not working before I have my first meal. We've got 2 of the lower carb Helga's 5 grains toast. I've got half an avocado spread amongst the 2 breads. We've got some red onion, tomato, smoked trout, and some basil leaves. Oh my God, I'm so looking forward to this. And then I've got a peach as well. I figured I'm just gonna, if I'm still hungry, I'm gonna eat the peach because it's starting to go soft and I don't want it to go off before I can eat it. And then I'm gonna fill my water up. So I haven't even had my coffee today, which is good. So I haven't even had my coffee today. I went for my 1 hour walk this morning, did the full hour before, it got too hot. And usually when I do, like when it's hot and I'm doing the walk, all I crave is just water. So I didn't even feel like my coffee this morning. So yeah, I'm just gonna scull another big glass of water, have this, and then I think we'll get stuck into making some t-shirts. So I've got to make my dad a couple of poppy t-shirts, and I want to make Jessie a couple of like plant t-shirts so that she can wear them to work or whatever. So yeah, we'll get stuck into doing some of that today. And then tonight for dinner we are going to be having I think it's cheeseburger bowls. I think that's what it was called. So it's basically making a cheeseburger but eating it in a bowl, but we're also going to make some shoestring chips with it to have with it. So I might actually even do them in the air fryer tonight, and we'll give the air fryer a whirl. So yeah, we'll do that. So I'm coming out. It's nearly lunchtime. It's actually not, well, it's warm, but it's not too bad out here today. We're going to give the boy some carrots under his shelter to try and get him used to being under there. But like I said, I don't think this horse really cares too much about the sun. I think it's more the rain that he doesn't like being in. Hello, mister. You want some treats? Do you want some treats? I got some treats for you. Come on, let's go under here. Is this off? Right. Oh, come under here. Hopefully he won't bloody knock all that down and he'll get used to going under there. It's definitely a lot cooler under there. Definitely works. And this is the start of our wild garden. So those 2 poles there are going to be the gate into the wild garden. And oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh! Oh, shit. I just bloody, you can't even see it on the camera, but there's a big ditch there. Basically just twisted my ankle. It's definitely not broken, but I did feel a lot of things crack. Fuck me, that was, yeah. Well, I was showing you my, the start of our wild garden. So Michael's put all the star pickets in. So it's basically going to be all that bottom section there. And like I said, yeah, those poles are going to be the start of the gate to go in. Oh, God, that's made me feel sick. I actually feel sick now. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I've got to go in, probably get an ice pack on this because it's not feeling good and I feel like I want to vomit. Oh, far out. This is why I don't come outside. It's just not safe. It really is just not safe. Whew. All right, I'm going to switch the camera off because this is going to take a while. Oh my God. Okay, I'm back inside. I've had a shower and changed my clothes because I think I inadvertently pissed myself on the way down. So I couldn't even get inside and put my foot up and ice it straight away. I had to get straight into the shower and change my clothes. So now I've just got my foot on an ice pack. I don't think anything's broken. Like, well, my ankle's definitely not broken. I know what that feels like. But I'm just a bit worried that maybe the side of my foot might have copped the brink of it. And I have broken, like pretty much broken all of those bones on the side of my foot once before. And yeah, that break, I think they said that was actually a pretty bad break because all the bones were crushed. But yeah, I could still walk on it. So I don't know. I'm hoping this is nothing. I hope it's just a twist. It doesn't even feel like a bad sprain at this stage. It just feels like twisted. But yeah, I just got to keep an eye on it now. Make sure nothing extra happens. Freaking hell, I don't need this at this time of year, at this stage of my life. I've gone so long without twisting an ankle or breaking an ankle. Yeah, I just don't want to be bloody set back again. I think the last time I actually twisted my ankle was probably 15 years ago now, when I was doing Taekwondo. My kids started Taekwondo and me deciding I wanted to do Taekwondo. Yeah, twisted my ankle in that. So that was the last time, and I think Jamie was about 4 back then, so it would have been about, yeah, 15 years ago at least. Oh my God. I actually felt nauseous when I stood up. I actually felt sick. Oh, so I think that's going to put a bit of a dampener on the plans I had for today. I mean, yeah, I mean, really all I had plans to do is sort these t-shirts out for Jesse and my dad, and now Michael's given me a couple to do for him as well. So yeah, I think I'll just, you know, spend an hour doing some of these t-shirts, and then I'm just going to go and sit and have my foot up watching Netflix, I think. Oh, because yeah, this is not comfy. I need it on a proper angle. Oh, well, I haven't checked the footage, but I'm pretty sure the camera was rolling on my way down, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like when I'm editing. All captured on camera. You probably just see the camera flying through the air. Oh my God. But yeah, see, this is why I don't go outside. This is why I stay in. Like, I've got no reason to be out there. No reason whatsoever. Well, I'll check in with you guys a bit later. I'll let you know how I'm going. Oh God, I look a mess. Yeah, so we've decided to, well, I've decided to just get it checked out at the hospital, because it's not actually my ankle that's sore, it's the top of my foot, and I cannot put any weight on it now. Like, it seems to be getting worse rather than better. So yeah, I have a suspicion I might have crushed the top of my foot again. I don't know. So we're gonna head up to Port now anyway, just to get it x-rayed and checked out. you know, even if it's not broken, just to give me peace of mind that it's not, and I'm not doing more damage by walking on it. We've got some crutches that I think we had last time Jessie broke her foot, or yeah, I think she did break her foot, didn't she? So yeah, I'm not sure where we got these from, but we've still got them, thank God. It was a struggle to get in the car, I tell you, without being able to put weight on my foot. So yeah, we're just going to head up to port now and get it checked out. Hopefully we won't be too long. But yeah, brakes are never treated as urgent, so it could be a few hours wait, and we promised Jessie to bring back something nice for dinner, considering I probably won't be standing in the kitchen making what I had planned now. So yeah, bit of a spanner in the works, but well, I'll let you know how we're going when we get up there. Well, we made it home. Actually, that was a pretty good visit to the hospital. Like, we got there just before 5, and I think we were out of there by 7. I mean, for the hospital systems here in Australia, that's pretty damn quick. Like, I didn't even get a chance to sit down and wait in the emergency waiting room. They pretty much fast-tracked me straight through. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to sit down. Like, I went to the triage to say, hey, you know, I've done something to my foot. She goes, I just sit down in the waiting room, fill out the form, and then someone will call you. I hadn't even got the form off her, and someone had already called me. So I went straight in to see the first nurse, I guess, who they do the blood pressure and all of that and ask what's wrong. And then she then pretty much sent me straight to the x-ray. And I sat there for maybe half an hour, got my x-ray done, and then probably sat for about, say, maybe an hour in the waiting room waiting for the x-ray results to come back and see the doctor. And yeah, it was all done really quick, so that was really pleasing. Nothing broken, thank God. And I'm actually pretty surprised at how sore it is too. So it's not actually my ankle that's sore, it's all across the top of my foot. And I thought I'd crushed some of my bones, but he said, no, it looks all good, but he's gonna also send it to I think he said like an orthopedic doctor or something that will have a more intense look at it. So he said, if he sees anything on there that I'm not seeing, he'll give me a call. So he gave me a moon boot to walk around in for the next few weeks. Like I've got crutches here that we've had, you know, for ages. I think did we get those? Where did we get those? Were they what you got? Or did we get them off Facebook Marketplace?
We got them from
Tari Hospital, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So these were crutches that we had last time Jessie broke her foot, and we just kept them, thankfully, because yeah, that was a lifesaver.
Yeah, I've used them quite a few times after.
Yeah, you have, haven't you? Well, we've got a moon boot here now, so if you do anything, this actually feels really good.
Is it like the left and right, or is it just the same?
No, I think it's the same. I think it's the same both sides. So yeah, I've got myself strapped up in that for the next few weeks. They said I can take it off, obviously, for sleeping in and for having a shower. So
no.
Yeah. That was my adventures today, and because obviously I wasn't cooking any dinner, we got Chinese takeaway again, second time this week.
This is the most we've had it in like
ages.
Well, we usually get it like twice a year.
Yeah, I know, but in saying that, like, I think I've only eaten about 400 calories today. Basically, the toast that I showed you that I had this morning and the peach was all I've eaten today. So I've got about 1,300 worth of calories to consume now. So I better get stuck in before Jessie eats it all on me. And yeah, I'll show you what we're having. So hungry to get started. I forgot to film what we had. So mine's gone. I just had the fried rice. We got, what did we get? We got salt and pepper king prawns. Chicken cashew.
Don't know what the beef one.
Beef Szechuan. And we got a chicken and asparagus soup, a chicken and sweet corn soup, and a large fried rice.
I didn't get a soup.
No, well, I gave Jessie half of mine because I only was really craving the the salt and pepper prawns and the soup. So I had half the soup, I had a couple of prawns and some fried rice, and I'm pretty much done, and I'm having a zero Coke. So yeah, I doubt I would have gone over my calories in what I've just had. I only just had a bowl, like a bowl of rice and prawns. So that was delicious. I feel a lot better now. My foot is actually feeling a lot better being in the boot, actually, like being like supported. Yeah, being supported by it, because while I was in the hospital, I could not, like my foot was sort of in that position. I couldn't get it up flat, and even when I tried to put my foot in the boot, I couldn't get my foot flat in the boot at first. So it was sort of raised.
The nurse was getting annoyed.
Yeah, well, the nurse was, no, she wasn't getting annoyed, but she said, oh, you try and get your foot flat.
Getting annoyed.
No, well, I couldn't. I just couldn't flatten my foot out. But while it's been sat in the boot on the way home in the car, I've been slowly kind of just pushing my heel down, and I think it's pretty much flat now. So yeah, it's feeling a lot better. So hopefully by Christmas, I might be out of the boot. But it also means I probably won't be visiting my dad tomorrow, because I can barely get in and out of the Hummer. Like it's such a struggle. Like I think if it was a lower car, I'd probably be fine. But yeah, it's a real struggle to try and heave myself into the Hummer.
We can just put some reg on the GT.
Oh yeah, right. No
It's
thanks. No thanks. So yeah, I don't think I'll be visiting my dad. So I'll just be able to sit and concentrate and, well, not concentrate, but I'll just be able to sit and make the t-shirts that I was planning to make today, that I never got round to. So yeah, so I think I might finish today's vlog off here. It's been enough excitement for me for one day, probably not much for you. Hope it gave you a good laugh, me stacking it head over tit. Michael had a good laugh. He actually saw me on the floor in the paddock and actually thought, like he didn't see me actually fall, but he saw me once I was already on the ground, and he thought I was on the ground trying to get these really good angles with the camera. Like, and he's like, geez, she's really dedicated to getting all these good shots with the camera. She's actually on the ground and everything. And
because Rolly was under the shelter.
Yeah, Rolly was under the shelter, and I had the camera set up, and yeah, and he's like, oh, she's like really, you know, putting an effort in to get these good angles. So yeah, no, it wasn't angles. It was.
Did you tell them that you pissed yourself?
Yeah, I told him I pissed myself on the way down. I think. Pretty. Jessie had a good old laugh. She thought it was funny, and even Jessie said, "I know, like my bladder just is anything."
Picture one of those Christmas beetles when stuck upside down.
No, I wasn't stuck on my back.
You were.
I really wasn't.
I wasn't deep today.
And I was able to get up myself. But yeah, I definitely did piss my pants on the way down, I think. And I did. Yeah, even Jessie said, she goes, like I've actually come to the point in my life where I haven't just fell down, I've actually had a fall. Like it's an event in your life now. It's
you
like,
didn't just fall over.
Yeah,
You had a fall.
I've had a fall. So
yeah, I was talking about that the other day.
Isn't it funny?
I was literally thinking about this like last week. At what point?
What age
Does it become I've had a fall?
Yeah, it's not just I fell down anymore.
How old are you, Mum?
50.
So it's 50.
It must be 50.
No, I think it's when you're stuck on the ground like a Christmas beetle. That's
It's wet with your own piss.
Yeah, well, that I will admit to.
No, like honestly, if you didn't piss yourself, I would just be like, oh, you fell over. But it's the fact that you pissed yourself.
Can I say what's even more funnier? I don't even think I realised I pissed myself until I came inside and Deef's nose was up my schnoot. Like he's like had his nose right up there, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I pissed myself on the way down.
What?
Yeah.
So you didn't even feel like...
No, because I wear a pad anyway.
Oh.
But like, yeah. So.
Oh my god.
This is life. This is real life.
That actually is horrifying. Like,
No,
you didn't even know that you pissed yourself.
Well, I was like, I actually think I had that much adrenaline pumping through my
But you didn't
body.
know you pissed yourself.
I didn't realise, because I managed to walk from the end of Rolly's paddock all the way to the house before my foot even started hurting, and I felt like vomiting. And I think that's when the adrenaline like rushes through you. You feel like you're sick. So like I literally felt like I was going to throw up.
I don't think he's supposed to be eating them.
He really likes them.
So yes, that is no airs and graces, true to life. Pissing in my pants on my back like a Christmas beetle. Had my fall today. So yeah, maybe it gave you a good laugh. I don't know. I'm fine though. I'm not in any great deal of pain. Like I've had a couple of Panadol and I'm fine. So yeah, Vlogmas might be a little bit stunted now. I had a lot of plans for this weekend, but I'll probably have to work around them now. We'll see how we go tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.